exciting in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
I know it's been a long day, so.
Yeah, no.
Look here with the boxing voice. Could you just break down? Well, I don't want to say break down, but just kind of explain how this fight came about, since it kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, obviously Amir got a message from Oscar, around about December. He was, listen, Amir, what do you think of this fight? And Amir straight away, back of his mind, it's a great fight. But he did say to Oscar, I'll get back to you, And then he spoke to us, myself and Virgil. We got together, and it was a great fight. I think we sat down, we thought about it, and I thought it was a great fight for us, And Amir's mind, the way he broke the fight down as well, when he explained himself, and I thought, something, this is a perfect fight.
Has moving to Virgil's gym kind of made him a more disciplined fighter in the ring? And was that kind of like the thinking with going into this Canelo fight, that he's going to really stick to the game plan as opposed to maybe leaning in some of his earlier fights?
No, definitely. Virgil's changed him so much, and he's taught him so much defense as well, But definitely, moving over here made a lot of difference. In fact, you can see the kind of changes as came into Amir with the previous fights. He's quite disciplined now.
I don't think people know how much the Bay Area supports Amir, because I was there on Easter, Christian holiday. I know Amir is, but there was tons of fans lined up in Milpitas just to meet him. And I know you were there. I didn't get to talk with you, but can you talk about the reception the Bay Area has given him?
No, it's incredible. Everybody's behind him. It's great that, even boxing fans, they're always behind you. But these are normal people who read about him, who follow him on his Twitter, for example, or whatever. And it's great. The kind of reception we get is incredible. It's like being back in England, It's great that people recognize him and have faith in him and think that he's going to be the best out there and going to beat the best guy.
What's this journey been like from the beginning to now?
Incredible. It's been incredible, obviously, From when he walked into the gym, he loved it so much. When he was 8-year-old, when he walked into the gym, I took him there. And ever since, he loved the sport and he wanted to be the best, and he really was committed to the sport. He sacrificed a lot of things. Like, for example, here now, he sacrifices his family, away from family, his little daughter, who's nearly 2-year-old, away from her, away from his friends. And why? Because he wants to be the best, So these are the kind of sacrifices he's made to get here.
So he's daring to be great. He's making commitments to try to be the best of his era almost.
Absolutely, and if you want to do that, you have to make sacrifices. And this is what Amir's done, And definitely you have to commit to the sport you want to be involved in.
Okay. Any final things?
I think that's fine.
Yeah.